Hey boys and girls, Skillfaggy here, and welcome back to another Battlefield 3 commentary. So today I want to talk about something specific as always, and this is the fact that there have been some Call of Duty commentators at the Battlefield 4 reveal. I think someone said like more than 10 or something, I don't know, and I think there were only about 5 Battlefield guys there. And yeah, I just want to talk about it and how it will affect Battlefield 4 and maybe the whole community. I know there's lots of hate towards the Call of Duty community, and personally I'm not the biggest fan of it either. I mean, I enjoyed playing COD 2 and COD 4 because it was kind of competitive, and it was at the time, it was a good game. I also played Battlefield 2 at the time, but yeah, it was also a great game, and stuff just changed, I guess. So I want to talk a little bit about it and probably why DICE/EA has like tried to do this, or like didn't take out more Battlefielders but Call of Duty commentators. So, and yeah, I think this all goes down to a business standpoint. Okay, so let's hop out right into this. First of all, I think we should start out with why EA had like made the decision to bring out more Call of Duty commentators than Battlefield commentators. So personally, I think since all the Call of Duty commentators had really like big channels with lots of subs, like for example Woody has 1 million subs, T Martin almost also 1 million subs, and those are really big channels, and it's kind of free advertisement for EA, and also not just free advertisement but aimed advertisement towards gamers. And I know some people will now say, oh, Call of Duty players are no gamers. And even though I agree to a certain extent with that, I would say that you should keep in mind that there are bad players on every game, and not all Call of Duty players are bad. Like, there are lots of good players there. There are lots of gamers playing the game too. So you should kind of stay open-minded and just look at it from like an outside point, and not like a Battlefielder or a Call of Duty player, just like as in general as a gamer, and just look at it because, like I said, there are no like only bad Call of Duty players. I mean, we also have bad Battlefield 3 or just Battlefield in general players. For example, the M16A3 syndrome, I'm the best player. I made a video about it. Annotation will be somewhere here on the screen for you guys if you have missed it. Where I talk about that they think they are the best even though they're terrible, like stats horse. And that's probably the main thing which people hate about the Call of Duty community. But if we look closely, we have the same thing in the Battlefield 3 community. Now, another really big thing would probably be that COD is only for kids, like some people say. And again, I have to agree with that. There are lots of people, I think the majority, probably about maybe 70% of the players there might be underage. They even, I don't know, maybe 50% might be like really young and kids, and yeah. But you have to keep in mind that those are really young and also probably very bad players. And why are they playing Call of Duty? Because it's easily accessible, it's easy to pick up, it's just in general a lot easier than Battlefield. The skill ceiling is a lot lower, you have the flashy kill streaks, and I think personally that if we get like, if some Call of Duty commentators, like for example Woody's Gamertag, which I'm subscribed to too, are putting Battlefield 3 gameplay out there, and Woody, for example, he also plays Battlefield 3 sometimes, and he says that he likes the game, although it's a lot different from Call of Duty. And for example, I think Woody is a good player. I mean, he's like kind of a tryhard, but we need tryhards. I mean, most of the players are tryhards, I guess. So what I want to say, the younger bad players, which everyone hates about the Call of Duty community, they probably won't trade in their Call of Duty for a Battlefield game. I mean, you know it, like, as the Fanboy War start, they're already like, no, it's the best game ever. So we won't have those people on the game we like to play. And in exchange for that, we would get some good players, like I said. Just because someone's playing Call of Duty doesn't mean that he's like a bad player. It can be quite the opposite. He can be a really good player, he can be just a gamer. And I think that's good in general because it will expand the Call of Duty the Battlefield community by a lot, and if more people are playing the game, it just gets a little bit more attention. Like I said, it's still hardly accessible for like bad and young players. So I don't think that they would ever try to switch to Battlefield just for that matter, because it's so hard to pick up actually. And I think just like this, it's actually a really smart step from DICE/EA, because in the end they probably get a lot more money, and with a lot more money they could do a lot more things, like for example the battle recorder and more patches, like basically stuff the community is requesting all over again, and the stuff they kind of promised us and we didn't get it, but we still want it, and we hope that all the stuff will be in Battlefield 4, maybe even modding at some point, even though I don't think that's might be the case. But again, I would love to see something like a pro mod or something like that, and definitely no suppression. But yeah, so I think it's probably a good situation. I mean, personally, I still would have liked to see more guys out there, for example, like Matimio, which really understand Battlefield. But yeah, I think it was a smart business move from them, even though I have to say. But yeah, I think that's pretty much all for now, so I hope you enjoyed the video, and let's go figure out.